This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Welcome back to Preservation Travels with Lane and Kevin. Today we are about 2 blocks from our house in Conway, Arkansas.
Who wants to be our neighbor? No, seriously, who wants to be our neighbor? This house is walking distance from Scotty, just right around the corner. I've loved this house the entire 30 years we've lived in Conway, Arkansas, but it's been owned by the same family for 4 generations. I never thought it would come on the market. But now, this beautiful turn-of-the-century home and the over 1 acre that it sits on is looking for some new caretakers. We're going to be honest with you. As beautiful as her yard is, as gorgeous as she is from the outside, she's a fixer-upper. But Conway is the fastest growing city in the state, and property values are outrageous here. You can buy this house, put the cosmetic money into it, and have a great investment and a home for another century. This is our home when we bought it. Look at it. Hot mess. Paneling, dropped ceilings, holes in the floor, an absolute disaster of a house. Now, it looks a little more like this. This is what we did with a little bit of love and a lot of planning. And that's what this house is going to need. You too can turn a turn-of-the-century home into a masterpiece of craftsmanship. Give yourself the opportunity to express your artistic creativity inside this beautiful home. What do we have to start with? Well, look at those transoms. All of your doors have transom windows, one of my favorite features. You have something we didn't have, your original newel post and banister. We had to go find one in St. Louis. Now, this has been painted brown, but a little bit of love and a lot of smart strip, and you could have it back to the original wood finish. Bullseye detail around each of these transoms and big rooms. You can see here, this is currently being used as the dining room. Originally, you can tell it was 2 rooms, and I'd probably make it 2 rooms again because one side would be a perfect dining room, and the second side would make an incredible first floor main suite. We can see some drop ceilings in this room, but you know there are 12-foot ceilings just waiting to be uncovered. There are beautiful hardwood floors hiding under a lot of this carpeting and parquet flooring. So we're certain that as you start to pull up some of the more modern flooring, you're going to find some more gorgeous hardwoods. This kitchen currently screams 1970s, but look at the space you have to work with. I would have killed for this in our home in Scotty. So much room, and these are real wood cabinets. These could be transformed with a little bit of paint and some new hardware. Tons and tons of storage. A huge kitchen for a home of this age. And of course, a view out onto that 1 acre of beautiful land. This laundry space shows us a little bit of those original features that I know are hiding under these 1970s and 80s updates, with some beadboard peeking out. Here we have a big bedroom with a screen porch right off of it. This space would have originally been a sleeping porch, And then a bathroom with an original clawfoot tub. I know it's a fixer-upper. I know there's a lot to do, but so much of it is cosmetic. Imagine this space with your drop ceiling removed, different paper, different sink, and a gorgeous hex tile floor, and it's a stunner. I don't know about you, but I'm dying to get my crowbar out and find out what's behind that paneling on the dido going up the stairs and in this hallway. Often, you're going to find the remnants of original wallpaper or even beadboard hiding behind those mid-century updates. Don't you know under this carpet you have great original flooring? And look at the light from these windows pouring in. I can already see what this room would look like with a little bit of cosmetic love. Views of that gorgeous backyard and the workshop are all around the second floor. You're in the middle of the city, but it feels like you're in the middle of the country. The rooms just keep going. Do you have teenagers? This would be an absolutely fantastic double suite for them with a shared bath. These are the same doors we have in Scotty. These 5-panel raised solid wood doors. We love them. Going through this house feels so nostalgic for me. It feels so much like the first time we looked at our own home. We knew it was the one. We could see how beautiful it would be and could be. Somebody just had to have the vision. And that's the same case here. This home sits on a lot that you cannot find in a large metropolitan area anymore. Feeling fully secluded, but in the middle of everything. Walkable to dining, shopping, it's all within arm's reach. But look at the size of these trees. And a workshop. Tons of space for all those very manly projects that you're going to want to do. Better still, it's plumbed and has electricity and air. You're ready to go. And remember, this house is exactly 1 block from the second largest university in Arkansas. This space could easily be transformed into a single apartment, and you could have an income producing property with just a few $1,000s investment. We laughed and said, when we bought Scotty, we bought it for the land. And I know that one of you watching is going to feel exactly the same way about this beautiful home and its incredible property. Remember, unlike Scotty, this one is structurally sound. Good foundation, good plumbing, good wiring. It just needs a beautiful cosmetic makeover.
So what do you think? It's a fixer-upper, but this is a really hot market, and you could make this a beautiful house. It's just cosmetic, so I think you could do it for about $75,000. Make this a showplace. It's already got over an acre of beautiful grounds and all the room you need. Remember, we're not realtors. We're only looking to find the next caretaker for this house, someone who will cherish the historic value of this structure. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and leave us a comment on our video, and we will see you next time on Preservation Travels with Lane and Kevin.
You know I love Squarespace. Do you know why? It's because it gives people a powerful and beautiful online platform from which to create your website. Get started with one of their professional website templates with designs for every category and use case. Then customize your look, update content, and add features to fit your unique needs. You can make any Squarespace template do what you want, so your idea, brand, or business stands out online on every device. Squarespace now even has point of sale opportunities. You can sell in person by connecting a Square Reader to the Squarespace app and keep your orders, inventory, and customer data in sync with your online store. Speaking of online store, you can sell your products on an online store, whether you sell physical, digital, or service products. Squarespace has the tools you need to start selling online. So this is what I want you to do. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/OurRestorationNation to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.